Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is when you watch this, I'm delighted to connect. I'm Evonne Miller. I'm Professor of Design Psychology and Director of the QUT Design Lab here at Queensland University of Technology. And I wanted to talk to you about an upcoming free webinar we have that's all about how we might create and design great places. So earlier this year, with my colleague Deborah Cushing, Associate Professor of Landscape Architecture, we wrote a book, and the book is entitled Creating Great Places: Evidence-Based Urban Design for Health and Wellbeing. And in this book, we talk about how creating great places doesn't just happen. It's actually a process of, yes, inspiration, but also drawing on all the knowledge and insight and evidence-based practice there is out there. And as designers, and as innovators and placemakers, I guess it's our responsibility to make sure that the places that we design and develop for people to be in are as wonderful as they can be. And that's basically what our book is about. So Deb and I talk about 6 critical theories for designing great places, including prospect refuge, affordances, genius loci, sense of place, and biped design. And then we talk about how we might be able to apply those to the design process. And we introduce a process that we call theory storming as a fun way to integrate thinking about theory and design into the design process. And so theory storming draws on Edward de Bono's thinking hats. You know, he says, oh, let's put on the green hat of creativity or the black hat of negativity, or just the facts, please. In a similar way, we say, okay, as we design a place, let's put on a theory hat of genius loci and look for the magic in the design of the space. Or let's put on the theory hat of personal space theory and think about how we might redesign the space through that lens. And similarly, you might put on the hat of a child, or someone who's sedentary, or the hat of an older person, and think, okay, how can I design this space to meet those needs and with this theoretical perspective in mind? And that's basically what we talk about in this book. And so in collaboration with Tobias from Urban Play, for the month of September, we're going to be running 4 webinars that talk about how we might do this. And the first one we're kicking off on Tuesday, the 8th of September, at 1:30 in the afternoon here in Brisbane. And it's a free webinar to talk about theory storming and how to design salutogenic or health promoting places. And then the following week, we're going to talk about child-friendly design. The third week, the 22nd of September, we'll be talking about age-friendly design. And then we're going to wrap it up by talking about sustainable design. So I hope that you will join us for this conversation, because if there's anything that COVID has taught us, it is we deserve and we need to have great places that we engage with. That's how, that's where we live our lives. So let's design great places together. Thank you.